welcome to Lots of Love. Today we are going to do a review on 2 more boxes to see exactly which ones are good and which ones are bad, or if we like them both. One is larger and one is smaller. One is more expensive and one is cheaper. So let's see exactly which one we like the most. So I have my little cheat sheet, and that way I know exactly what it is. Let's start off with this one here. The brand name is RUBYHOME. It is 17 inches long, 11.9 inches wide, and 6.2 inches in the height. Now, what they said is this is supposed to look like a tulip. So if you like flowers, this would be a great box to put into your enclosure. So let's start off with the grate, because I always wonder about the grate. This is what the grate looks like. It is a orangey, yellowy colored grate. It has all little grates, so it's pretty small on both sides. So that's amazing. This one also comes with little things to put onto your box. So what you would do, you would take it and put it onto your box in the back, and then it hooks up to your cage. However, this is what I've seen with this one. This one here, this part right here, if you look at it, it's really hard to get it onto the actual box. And I don't know if you would grab this and pull it even more, if it would break or not. See how it's just very small? So I was trying to get it onto the box, and I physically could not do it without almost breaking this here. So I don't really want to do that, because I decided that we are sending this one back just because it's not big enough for what we are looking for. It is very sturdy box. It reminds me of a dish pan box, like the ones that you get just to put in your sink to do the dishes, but a little bit more sturdier. That's what it reminds me of. It does have up on here, it has, if you look right here, it's where the grate will sit on it. So it's not going to be just sitting on nothing. It's sitting on a ledge, but then the ledge has a little bit of a like a little tab to hold on to the box, and it just sits onto this box like this. That's exactly how it's going to look when you put it on to whatever cage you want it to do. And it does have that there, but however, I had a hard time doing that. So this one came with this. The top of it, the grate, is sturdy, so that's good. It would hold a little bit of a rabbit, maybe a little Holland. Now I have big Hollands, and I know that if they would come up here, I have one male, he's 4 months old. But if he came up here, he would just be able to turn around and leave. And I didn't want my box to be that small, so I decided not to use this. However, it is a very nice box for a small Netherlands, maybe a mini Rex, small mini Rex, the Hot Tots or whatever they are, that type of thing. This does lock right here, just kind of doesn't lock, it just puts down. The only thing I didn't like about this box is this, that if your rabbit, I did have grates on this for my rabbits before, and what they would do is they would do this, because they do that. So if you have a rabbit that likes to chew, or like that is bored from boredom, it might do this until it either breaks a hole in it or whatever. So doesn't have like a flip like one of the ones that we have in the barn has that too, but it has a flip to where it wouldn't be able to. You have to kind of maneuver it to get it. This one does not. This one is $22.99 on Amazon. And I will put the information in the description box so you have that. And again, that's what the grate looks like in the cage. And it does have, like I said, it does look like a tulip. It has the tulip. Very cute. This is a cream colored, like a peachy cream colored with the peachy colored inside. They do have it in pink also, they said on their little sheet there. Now this one here is a little bit larger. This one here is by, let me see here, I'm going to say it because it's really hard, or I'm going to spell it because it's hard to say it. Amakunft. And this one is $39.99. And they said that it is 17.3 in length, 13.4 in width, and 17.1 in height. They said that this here helps maintain the poop, and it is a scatterless. See, scatterless litter pan. I'm going to look at. My cat is driving me crazy today. Ginger. She likes to be on camera. Ginger. Yeah, as soon as I say Ginger, don't mind her. Anyway, this one is a little bit larger. It is got hardly a little bit of flex, but not too bad. It does have a grate, so I'll take out the grate so you can see what the grate looks like. I'm not too impressed with the grate. If you look at this grate, see how this grate and this grate are a little bit different. One is got the longer, this one's got longer, that one has the squares. So if you had little feet, or if you had baby rabbits or something like that, their feet will probably go into this litter pan. And what I've noticed is on here, it's actually, just be careful when you touch it. It is kind of, you can tell where they missed. See, like here, they missed when they cut it out. So you see like the little missings of that. This here, though, is very, very, very hard and sturdy. So it's going to be very sturdy for your pet box. I also see that this here just looks like a normal like cat box. It doesn't have like this one over here had the one where it had a lip on the top where it kind of would fit a little bit more better. This just fits on just a little lip here. So that's a little bit different. And then when you stick it in here, it just sits on that lip. It was hard to get in. So it fits on the lip like this, and that's it. So if your rabbit wanted to be a little turd, it's just gonna fall right out. Gonna fall right out. There is no holding it on to anything. It just falls out. Now this one here, let's see if this one, the ridge, see, that one's a little bit better. It still falls out, but it still has that ridge that's holding it a little bit into place. So that is a thing. This is not a bad litter box. However, like I said again, this would be something that I don't know if I would like. You would have to kind of take, like, okay, does my rabbit like to chew? Do you think that it would get into this? Do you think, I know that I had Holland Lops a couple years ago, and they were larger Holland Lops, and they did indeed get in here and do this. And so I try to keep stuff that is not going to come out by any means from any of them. This one here does come with some pee pads. Does come with a pee pad. They are like this. They're just regular pads. Now, however, I suggest you to be very careful, or give you a suggestion, I should say, is to be very careful. I did have someone call. a couple years ago and say, my rabbit can't breathe, what do I do? And I'm like, well, what's going on? Well, I gave them a pee pad in their litter box, and I'm like, okay, go see if that pee pad is ate or chewed on or anything else. And they said yes. And I said, most likely this got lodged into their throat. And then within not even 5-10 minutes, they called me back and said, indeed it was that, and it did die from, it just got stuck in their throat. So I don't recommend pee pads at all for ones that they can get open. Now, if it's locked and there is absolutely no way that that rabbit can at all get a pee pad, then I would say that that would be fine. However, this one here, you know that they couldn't get in. You know, this one here, you know that they can get in. Now, if it had a lock where absolutely no way, then it would be fine. So for $39.99, you do get, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pee pads in this one here. So they are not bad litter boxes at all. This one's just a little bit larger. This one's a little bit smaller. This one's $22.99. This one's $39.99. This one's got a heavier grate. This one's got a lighter grate, but it's still heavy, so they're both good boxes. However, I'm not going to pick either of these for my rabbits because I want a bigger one. And if I did have to choose between these two, this one for sure is the winner of this whole entire video because it is bigger. This is heavier than this, and it's just bigger, you know. But however, I am going to keep on looking for that wonderful box. So far in the 4 litter boxes that I've done so far, and now this is 6 litter pans because I just filmed another one the other day that I'll be putting up here. This one wins out of here, but all in all, so far, the big pink deluxe one wins so far. So we'll see when it comes to the end of the video. We will make a video just of the ones that we are using to show you exactly what we're doing. So stay tuned to that one. But for now, this one here is the winner of this video. And again, you get, for $22.99, you get the grate, and then you get these, and they are not the best at all in quality. And then for this one here, it's $39.99, and you do get 10 little pee pads. And be very careful for the pee pads. So I hope this video helped you figure out exactly which pan you like, if you wanted any of these or if you didn't want them, but at least you knew exactly what they are before you bought them on Amazon, and that I could buy them first for you to see them. If there is a litter box that you are thinking that you want, or that you don't really know and you want me to look at it, put it in the comment section below, and I will try to see if I can find it to do a video for you. So then therefore you can find the right box with us. So thank you for staying tuned to the litter box challenge, that we are out to find the right litter box, and I'm hoping that we find it soon. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, guys.